Good evening.
Good evening.
Good morning, good afternoon. It's match day. How are we all doing? Cannot lie, I feel a little bit nervous this Sunday. Don't really know what we're going to get with this team today. Is Manchester United going to win today? Cookie? Oh, yes. You know, it's like that movie, Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. Come on, United. Get in there. Cute beauty. Come on. 3-1 United. Ruby Classic. I told you! But it's Manchester United, of course, playing away at Villa Stadium. And mind that high line. And it's not my hairline because I have morning crazy hair, as you can see. It's all standing up. But we're here to talk about this game today because it's a must-win game, guys. We saw the results yesterday. Spurs got one up in the late, finding down in seconds. So basically, we must beat Villa today to stay on top with at least reaching top 4 or 5. Fifth gives you apparently Champions League spots. So buckle up, this is my reckless thoughts together with Alice Talks Football from the broadcast we had the other day. Enjoy. This is the big one, Alice. This is the moment. If we are serious about catching top 4, this is probably the biggest game of the season. If we catch them, if we get 3 points, that we close the gap 5 points away from 4th. You reckon we have the capability to do that?
I'm going to say yes, for the sense of Villa in Europe, we're not. We have one game a week from now on. Villa don't. Villa are missing Pau Torres and Konza, who have been, I don't know if they're still missing them, but yeah, if they've got Langley at the back with, what's his name? I know Pau Torres is out, but what they're missing, they have been missing, like Pau Torres who's been big for them. I do think with Villa are much better than us, and they have only lost one game at home in the last year and a half, so I don't want to underrate Villa. And I think they probably will finish above us, but I think it's a possibility we can catch them, because if we win today, we're 4 points with 14 games to go off the top 5. 5th can get you in the Champions League next season. Villa will have to play 2 games a week, because I think they'll go right to the end of the conference, to be fair to them. True. And Spurs aren't in Europe. I think Spurs will get top 4. I think it will be a battle between United and Villa for 5th. West Ham, who are up there with us, they're going to be in Europe playing extra games. Brighton are in Europe playing extra games. Chelsea are like us, hit and miss, but worse than us, but looked very good the other day. And Newcastle, injury crisis, is worse than us. So I do think 5th spot is between us and Villa. I do. I think Villa are better. I think it depends on injuries, but if we beat Villa and we can get some consistency, but Martinez is gone, which is annoying, I think 100% we can push for 5th. I don't think we'd get 4th, but 5th, yeah.
So who is the danger man there? Like, you know, I don't know who 5th play, but I know if they play like McGinn, like the midfield did yesterday, of course, I can agree what Stephanie Griffith is saying here. 100%. Yeah, you read my mind, Stephanie. If McGinn and company plays like they did last night, our midfield should be dominating them. What do you reckon?
I mean, hopefully. You just don't know, because I feel like some teams, when they play Man United, just go up a level. I think now they're good at home. They've been unbelievable at home. They are good players. They were up in 3rd at one point, 2nd at one point for a reason. It really massively depends, because Villa I don't know if they've learnt the lesson from last time, but the way Villa played at home played into our hands 100%. They played a high line when we had a Hojlund Rashford gone up the front 3. It depends, because if Villa play like they did last time and we show up and we show some attitude and we show some effort, and we've had a longer rest than Villa, so they'll be more exhausted than us, we can beat them. But I guess it depends in that sense.
Yeah. A7K say Villa, as bad as Villa was yesterday, they will play better against us. I guess this, like what Ten Hag said today in the press conference, this feels like a cup competition. It's a cup final. Like, you know, we play like every game like a cup final. And I say, like, you know what? 3 consecutive wins. We scored 11 goals. You know, confidence is losing. The only thing that bothers me is absolutely no Martinez, no party. But he was talking about that in the press conference. I have solutions that I can fit that. I don't think that Luke Shaw will play as the left-sided centre-back, because guess what? We don't have any fullbacks, because Aaron Wan-Bissaka is injured. So you probably have to go with Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot. But anyway, you did a lineup to me as well that we're going to talk about. But I want to hear from you guys in the VR room as well. Some people saying Jarvis, Jarvis, you say, or top 4. We won't get top 4. Jarvis, you know who Jarvis is, right? He's my number 2 here. Too inconsistent. Yeah. Yes, it's too inconsistent. Our players can't be trusted. It's like the Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know when you're going to get. So everything probably has to hope for it. Yeah, but Alice, I think we need to talk about the lineup, We're going to do this, people. This is Alice starting 11. All right, so guys, a little bit of a breaking news. What's to come? We just pressed the green light for our Mufc Realist TV website, coming up within 24 hours. And this is the lineup builder here. I don't know if you can see it, but Alice and me, we've been communicating earlier today. And I said, Alice, what is your starting lineup? So let me hear from you, Alice. You gone with Andre Onana in goal, 100%. You gone with Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, and Diego Dalot is back 4. Let's talk with injuries. What was your reason why picking Shaw and Dalot and this back 4?
Well, Wan-Bissaka and Martinez are injured. I think Maguire's better than Lindelof. And well, Manasseh is injured, so Luke Shaw and Dalot are only fit fullbacks. I mean, I would have probably, our best back line is this minus Maguire for Martinez. So Maguire comes in for Martinez for me, because I think he's better than Lindelof. So that 4 sort of picked itself, I think, really. Yeah.
And the thing is with Harry Maguire, he really impressed me. He's been out, but he played. He wasn't too bad. He basically rushed like a mad bull in Pamplona, right? Just seeing red. But the only thing that he did was the toe poke where Diego Dalot has to chase back and throw himself and save and block the shot. So that was a typical. He was
good other than that.
Yeah,
the thing is, I mentioned this in my match reaction, but because we didn't press very well in attack, it meant that the defenders had to be really high up and press. And when West Ham were getting us on the transition, because Maguire had to be really aggressive and close them down quick, it led us to be a bit more vulnerable, which I actually think is which is probably why Todibo would be really suited to United, but I think that was a bit of an issue with the setup. But I think other than that, Maguire did have a good game, and I think the reason they had a lot to do was because of issues further up.
True. Okay, that's obviously we are a little bit of in the crisis, and then Willy Kwambala, what somebody was saying in the chat as well, can deputize. We do have a bench, and he was also talking about I have players that I can teach, and 100% we have Lindelof that can play fullback as well. He can also play the left-sided centre back as well, where Harry Maguire is. But Rafael Varane is key to keep fit here. So in the midfield, that picks itself, Alice. You've gone with Kobe Mino, Bruno Fernandes, and Casemiro. That's self-explanatory, right? There's no changes. And then Scott McTominay off the bench. We have Amrabat back as well from AFCON as well. So that's pretty good. But in the top, nothing has changed, right? It's Rashford, Hojlund, and Garnacho. Yeah.
Self-explanatory, I think. I'd love to see Ahmad come on, but I wouldn't start him. He's someone I'd bring on as first sub. If Rashford was having a poor game or something. So I think that's the front 3 I'd go with.
Yeah. I'm going to create a poll now. I'm going to ask you, who do you think will score first?
Probably Garnacho, the way it's going.
You reckon Garnacho will score first? Viva Garnacho.
He's been getting a lot of goals at the moment.
Give me 3 candidates. I will create a poll.
I'd say Hojlund, Garnacho, Rashford, front 3.
So let me see. Garnacho, Garna. I just put Garna. Everyone knows who Garna is, right? Rash and Rasmutas. I call him Rasmatans. Guys, you understand what I mean. I created a poll, guys. You have 2 minutes to vote. Who do you reckon will score first? Will it be Ghana, Garnacho, Viva Garnacho? Will it be a little bit of a rush? Or we will have a little bit of a Danish dynamite or Danish donut? And adding on top of that, we have the sauce, which is the main sauce. The main sauce, the ingredients. Cool. Yeah, so let's park that. And I want to go to the next segment as well, because I don't want to jinx it, Alice, because I believe the footballing gods exist, but still want to. Alice, over the course of time, I jinxed it so many times. I don't know. Do you like to do score prediction? Do you reckon we're going to get a result? And in that case, we're playing away. Tough game. They're probably going to play high line. We are in form at the moment. We're missing, Licha, but I think we can manage. What do you think will be the score prediction from your end?
I think Man United are the hardest team to predict, because you just don't know what United side's going to show up. Villa, the only game they lost in the last year and a half at home was Newcastle, which was the most recent one, so they've definitely dropped off a bit, and we've definitely got better, but then Martinez is out. I'm going to say 2-2.
Come on, Alice. 2-2. Jesus Christ. I'm going to put in here. Because what I'm going to do now, I'm the only one that is doing it. I'm going to bring this. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to let footballing gods decide. Listen, at the end of the day, I hate to jinx it. Some people say this is rigged. This is not. I've given the options about 1-0 United, 1-1 draw, 2-1 United, and Ruby Classic. He's got, guess what, 3-1 United, and you go with 2-2. Is there anything else you like to see here? Or do you agree with what I'm kind of putting in the spin the wheel?
Yeah, go for it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So, guys, place your bets. Let us know your score prediction. Put a comment here in the comments section here as well. Like, what is your score prediction? Place your bets, because I'm going to spin the wheel right here, right now. And let us know if you're going to think it's going to be 1-0 United, 1-1 draw, 2-1 United, potentially 3-1 United. Or maybe we will lose 3-1 to, Villa as well, or 2-2. Hope not. So let's do this. Drum roll, please. Let's go. Come on, United. Get in there. Cute beauty. Come on. 3-1 United. Ruby Classic. I told you. Boom. I told you. Ruby Classic kicks in. 3-1 to Manchester United. And hopefully, Alice, it's not reverse. I hope it's not reverse. Mind the gap and let me know what your thoughts are. Are we going to get the upper hand of the Villa tonight? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Mufc Realist TV. And we should see you later on for the match warm-up, the pre-kickoff show, and 100% the post-match reaction show. It's been Mick Ruby, having my say, my reckless thoughts, giving back your day. Listen, just enjoy life to the fullest. Take care of yourself, be beautiful, stay nice to each other, and I shall see you to the next video. You know what? Glazers out, bankers out, glory, glory Manchester United, don't ever fucking fall out. Alright, cheers guys, see you later, bye for now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.